So, folks, this is epic. In a good way, actually. So, over the last 12 hours or so, maybe 16 hours, Senator Schumer and Gillibrand and most House Democrats from New York call for Cuomo to resign. So, sometime late last night, the two senators from the state of New York have, and almost the entire Democratic, congregation or whatever in the state of New York to the U.S. House, have called for the resignation of Governor Andrew Cuomo. So let's get into this. A defiant Cuomo said he won't bow to cancel... I didn't read that. That was the first time I've been exposed to Cuomo saying cancel culture. I just now read that for the first time. Again, what more evidence do you need that this guy's a Republican? Senate Majority Leader Charles Schumer and Senator Kirsten Gillibrand and the majority of House Democrats from New York, including Representatives Jerry Nadler, AOC, and on Friday, and AOC, on Friday called for Governor Andrew Cuomo to resign, increasing the pressure on the governor to step down amid an investigation into multiple sexual harassment allegations. And, the fact that he's responsible for killing, tens of thousands of people, but, whatever, I'm just saying. Confronting and overcoming the COVID crisis requires sure and steady leadership, blah, 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 blah. We commend the brave actions of the individuals who have come forward with the serious allegations of abuse and misconduct. Due to the multiple credible sexual harassment and misconduct allegations, it is clear that Governor Cuomo has lost the confidence of his governing partners, and the people of New York. Governor Cuomo should resign, Schumer and Gillibrand said in a joint statement issued early Friday evening. How is Biden going to respond to this, y'all? How is Biden going to respond to this? Right? The Senate Majority Leader, right? And almost everyone in the Democratic Party from New York are calling for that guy to resign. Is Biden going to be like, I don't know, man, he seems pretty cool. I'll play cards with him once. Like, what is that? Right? Schumer had called the allegations against Cuomo nauseating on Thursday, but added that the state attorney general, Letitia James, should be allowed to complete her probe into the allegations against the state's three-term governor. Gillibrand, who was the first senator to call for Senator Al Franken to resign in 2017 amid sexual harassment claims, had also urged that James be given the time to complete her investigation into the multiple claims against Cuomo. Nadler, the powerful chair of the House Judiciary Committee, said that James' investigation into the 6 harassment allegations against the governor should continue. But there is difference between formal investigations that may end in charges and a question of confidence in our political leadership. Thank you. Thank you. Governor Cuomo has lost the confidence of the people of New York. Governor Cuomo must resign, Nadler said in a statement. A defiant Cuomo told reporters in a phone briefing before the Schumer and Gillibrand statement that he won't bow to cancel culture and isn't going anywhere. I am not going to resign, he said, adding that lawmakers won't know the facts until James' investigation is concluded. Politicians who don't know a single fact, but yet form a conclusion and an opinion, are, in my opinion, reckless and dangerous, Cuomo said. The people of New York should not have confidence in a politician who takes a position without knowing any facts or substance. Look at this fucking guy. Jesus Christ. Nadler's statement was one of more than a dozen from Democrats in New York's congressional delegation Friday, calling on the governor to step down, most issued within an hour of one another. By the end of the day, 16 of the 19-member delegation had called on Cuomo to resign. Representative Carolyn Maloney, the chief of the House Oversight and Reform Committee, said, I support those who spoke out about their stories and admire their courage, and said she was joining with other Democrats who have called for Cuomo to step down. This is going to be really fun to watch. Right? This is going to be really fucking fun to watch. Like, I'm just telling you. Ocasio-Cortez released a joint statement with fellow progressive representative Jamal Bowman, also calling for Cuomo's resignation, citing the most recent allegation against him. The fact that the latest report was so recent is alarming, and it raises concerns about the present safety and well-being of the administration staff. These allegations have all been consistent and highly detailed, and there are also credible media reports of substantiating their accounts, they said, noting that Cuomo is also being investigated for underreporting the number of COVID-19 nursing home deaths. As members of the New York delegation to the House of the U.S. To the U.S. House of Representatives, we believe these women, we believe the reporting, we believe the Attorney General, and we believe the 55 members of the New York State Legislature, including the State Senate Majority Leader, and also, again, the U.S. Senate Majority Leader now, who have concluded that the Governor Cuomo can no longer effectively lead in the face of so many challenges, the pair said. And you can read more of this if you'd like. But basically, Cuomo's going down. It's just a matter of time. I believe I read on Twitter that he's apparently still going to try to be reelected in 2022, so we'll see if that happens. But again, this is a disaster. But I'm very curious to see how Biden's going to respond to this, because obviously Joe Biden has got his own unique situation of sexual harassment claims against him. He's on video sniffing children. That's weird. Did we all just forget about that? Right? So if Joe Biden goes out there and issues a fierce rebuke of Andrew Cuomo, he's going to look like a hypocrite, and he knows that, and the White House knows that. So they're walking on eggshells with this, and this is going to be really, 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 really interesting. And I honestly can't wait to make more videos about this. So, yeah, that's happening. The Senate Majority Leader, both the New York State Senate and the U.S. Senate, both Democrats, are calling for the Democratic governor of New York to go bye-bye. I'm down. Let's get him.